The day Neymar shocked the world by scoring 2 free kick goals in the same match was simply unreal. It all went down on October 3rd, 2018 in a Champions League group stage clash with Paris Saint-Germain and Crvena Zvezda. That year, PSG had a squad packed with stars: Thiago Silva, Verratti, Cavani, María, Mbappé, and the main attraction, Neymar, a player who, when he's in the zone, can pull off absolutely insane feats. This was the perfect chance for Neymar to put on a show and make history in the Champions League. From the first whistle, PSG took control of the game. Within the opening minutes, they won a free kick in the attacking third, with Neymar stepping up to take. As soon as the ref gave the go-ahead, the Brazilian star whipped in a ball that looked more like a cross to the box. Cavani sprinted towards it to get a touch, but he couldn't reach it, and the ball went out for a goal kick. By the 8th minute, PSG had regained possession and launched a lightning-fast counterattack. Neymar tore down the right wing, broke into the box, and sent a high cross into the danger zone. The keeper jumped to clear the danger, but the ball landed perfect at Mbappé's feet. Without a second thought, he drilled a low first-time shot toward goal. But luck wasn't on PSG's side. His shot skimmed past the post and rolled out, leaving the crowd groaning in frustration. By the 14th minute, Neymar turned on the style, showing off his genius with a classy dribble before bursting forward at breakneck speed. Just outside the box, he threaded a pinpoint pass to Mbappé, who came charging in and struck it first time with power, aiming straight for the net. But once again, Mbappé's finishing let him down, and the ball sailed wide, wasting another golden opportunity to take the lead. It was clear Neymar was on a mission to break the deadlock. As the clock hit the 18th minute, the Brazilian maestro sprinted towards the attack to receive a killer pass, but got absolutely wiped out by a brutal, calculated tackle from the defender. The ref blew for a free kick just 21 meters from goal, a deadly spot for any defense, especially with Neymar standing over the ball, known for turning set pieces into pure art. With his eyes locked on the target, the number 10 took a deep breath, adjusted his stance, and at the ref's whistle, unleashed a picture-perfect strike. The ball curled, beautiful, spinning through the air in a flawless trajectory, leaving everyone in the stadium holding their breath. The opposing keeper stretched every muscle in his body, leaping with all his might to deny the goal, but Neymar's shot was simply unstoppable. The ball smashed into the net, igniting an eruption of pure euphoria from the stand. As Neymar sprinted away, celebrating and getting mobbed by his teammates, the defeated goalkeeper slowly picked himself up, visibly frustrated and shaken by the Brazilian's brilliance. That goal wasn't just a regular goal, it was a loud and clear statement that Neymar was locked in, ready to put on a show and deliver a night that PSG fans would never forget. Neymar wasn't satisfied, he wanted more. Just a little later, at 21 minutes, PSG won back possession in the opponent's defense with a sharp interception, sparking a blistering counterattack. With his killer vision, Neymar surged down the right and, spotting Mbappé's movement, sent a pinpoint pass into the box. The French forward, realizing he had no angle for a shot, showed his intelligence by whipping in a quick cross to the center. The ball found Neymar, who came flying in like a lightning bolt from behind, catching the defense and the keeper completely off guard. With insane skill, the Brazilian maestro took just a delicate, calculated touch, just enough to flick the ball past the goalkeeper, leaving him helpless and making the net ripple again. The stadium erupted as PSG bagged their second goal in no time, sending the fans into a frenzy and boosting their confidence in a dominant victory. The flawless link-up between Mbappé and Neymar was another highlight of the play, proving just how lethal and in sync PSG was, ready to fight for the biggest trophy. Go, player! Before you keep watching, don't forget to smash that subscribe button on the channel. By the 28th minute, PSG showed their hunger again, as Verratti slid in with a perfect tackle, quickly feeding Neymar in a dangerous spot just outside the box. The Brazilian star, always brimming with confidence, didn't think twice and went for a direct strike. But unlike his usual top-class finishing, this one got too much air and sailed over the crossbar. His expression said it all. Frustration over such an uncharacteristic miss. Neymar wasn't used to wasting golden chances like that. At 36th minute, PSG crafted another lethal attack, with Mbappé receiving the ball on the right and firing a low cross into the box. The ball took a deflection off the defender, and after a chaotic scramble, it landed perfectly at Cavani's feet inside the area. With unreal composure, Cavani danced past a marker, creating just enough space to unleash a rocket toward goal. Just as he struck it, a desperate defender lunged into block, but instead he accidentally redirected the ball, completely wrong-footing his own keeper, who dived the wrong way as the ball hit the back of the net. That third goal, a disastrous blunder by Crvena Zvezda, left the opposition fuming, already sensing that this night was turning into a full-blown humiliation. Meanwhile, Neymar kept pulling the strings to widen PSG's lead. A few minutes later, PSG piled on the pressure again, this time with Neymar bossing the midfield and delivering a filthy, world-class pass. The ball landed perfectly at Mbappé's feet, putting him one-on-one with the keeper, set to bury another goal. But the French forward was having an off night, slicing his shot way off target. The ball soared into the stand, leaving the entire stadium in disbelief. A golden chance crafted by Neymar had just been wasted in shocking fashion. But PSG wasn't just Neymar and Mbappé, and that became crystal clear at the 40th minute when Meunier put on a show down the right flank. With skill and confidence, he dribbled past his marker and whipped in a perfect cross into the box. Di Maria, showing his vast experience and insane positioning, arrived at the exact moment between defenders and, with a smooth, classy touch, redirected the ball with precision. Leave the keeper helpless. He could only watch as the ball hit the back of the net with no chance of stopping it. PSG's fourth goal sent the crowd into a frenzy, further proving their technical superiority and absolute dominance on the pitch. As the first half neared its end, PSG almost extended their lead when Di Maria delivered a pinpoint cross from the left, dropping it perfectly into the box. Neymar, always lurking with a striker's instinct, positioned himself at just the right moment to strike first time, aiming straight for goal. But this time, the Crvena Zvezda keeper was locked in. He made a stunning save, palming the ball away and frustrating the PSG fan. On the rebound, Neymar still tried to salvage the play, pulling off a slick dribble past his marker. But the opposing defense recovered quickly, shutting down any chance of another attempt. Shortly after, the referee blew the whistle for the second half, and Neymar was already itching to complete his hat-trick. Around the 50th minute, PSG crafted a dangerous attack with Mbappé charging down the left wing before firing a low-driven cross to the box for Neymar. Without hesitation, the Brazilian went for a first-time strike, but he ended up sending it straight down the middle. The keeper, well-positioned, made an easy save, leaving Neymar visibly frustrated at missing such a golden opportunity. Moments later, PSG's star duo was at it again. Mbappé sprinted forward at full speed before slipping a perfect through ball to Neymar inside the box. This time, Neymar went for a cheeky chip, trying to lob the keeper, but the goalie was quick to react, stretching out and swatting the ball away. With the clock hitting 55 minutes, PSG regained possession and launched a breathtaking counterattack, with Neymar pulling off a ridiculous back heel pass to Mbappé in stride. The French forward exchanged a slick 1-2 with Cavani, and after getting the ball back inside the box, he attempted a crucial pass Neymar in the middle. Unfortunately, a well-timed header from a defender cut out the play, sending the ball out of bounds and denying PSG another clear chance to extend their lead. Now, it was Mbappé's turn to light up the game. Around the 69th minute, PSG launched a blistering attack, with Neymar putting on a midfield masterclass. He weaved past multiple defenders, putting on a show before slipping a perfect pass into the box for Di Maria, who struck it first time. The opposing keeper, showing razor-sharp reflexes, pulled off a crucial save, pushing the ball away. But PSG kept up the pressure, and Neymar, always thinking a step ahead, pounced on the rebound and floated a perfectly measured cross back into the danger zone. Verratti, positioned smartly, cushioned it into the middle, where Mbappé, despite being surrounded by defenders, showed his killer instinct with a decisive cut, burying the ball into the back of the net. Visibly relieved, Mbappé celebrated passionately, finally getting his goal after a series of frustrating misses. That fifth PSG goal, orchestrated by Neymar's genius, buried the opposition even deeper in a humiliating thrashing on a historic Champions League night. The impact of the fifth goal seemed to jolt Crvena Zvezda awake as they quickly pushed forward in response. Marin stepped up, winning possession deep in PSG's half before sparking a rapid counterattack. He exchanged a slick 1-2 with a teammate before, receiving the return pass inside the box. With his team's biggest chance of the night, Marin didn't hesitate. He unleashed a thunderous pinpoint strike that rocketed towards goal, leaving the PSG keeper helpless as the net rippled dramatic. The most surprising part, though, was the pure euphoria from Marin and the fans. Even with the score heavily against them, they celebrated as if they had just won the match. Proof that the love for football goes beyond the score. On the other side, Neymar was still on a mission to complete his hat. With the clock hitting 80 minutes, the Brazilian maestro picked up the ball, cut inside, and looked to create yet another attack. Before he could make his next move, though, he was chopped down by a rough challenge, stopping his brilliance in its track. The referee, perfectly positioned, didn't hesitate, blowing for the foul immediately. The free kick was set at around 25 meters from goal, a dream range for someone with Neymar's insane dead ball technique. He had already shown his lethal precision earlier in the game with a stunning free kick goal, and the tension among the defenders was clear. With ice in his veins, Neymar calmly placed the ball, locked in with full focus, and waited for the whistle. As soon as he got the signal, he unleashed a masterpiece, a curling strike with absolute perfection. The ball traveled with pinpoint accuracy, curling straight into the top corner, where no keeper on earth could reach. The opposing goalkeeper stood frozen, completely motionless as the net rippled behind. The precision was so unreal that all he could do was crack an awkward smile, clearly embarrassed by the absolute thrashing his team was taking. The crowd erupted in a wild mix of euphoria and admiration, while Neymar was instantly swarmed by his teammates who jumped all over him and celebrated. With the entire stadium on its feet, the Brazilian maestro sealed his hat-trick with a goal that looked like pure art, once again proving his genius on a truly unforgettable night. Shortly after, PSG's coach decided to sub Neymar out, saving him for future battle. The Brazilian star walked off to a standing ovation, with the fans showing their appreciation for his world-class performance. Even without Neymar on the pitch, the opposition was still drowned. At the 82nd minute, they nearly conceded again when Choupo-Moting picked up the ball on the left side of the box and fired a shot straight at goal. The keeper managed to parry it away, but the rebound landed perfect at Cavani's feet. Without wasting a second, he slotted it home, sending the fans into a frenzy. But just as Cavani started celebrating, the linesman raised his flag. Offside, the goal was ruled out, crushing PSG's hopes of adding another to the scoreboard. Minute later, the referee blew the final whistle, wrapping up a historic night for PSG. Neymar was, without a doubt, the star of the show, stealing the spotlight with a breathtaking hat-trick, including 2 free-kick masterpieces that cemented his brilliance on the pitch. And if you thought this performance was insane, wait until you see the day Neymar and Cristiano Ronaldo faced off for the first time. Curious? Click the video on your screen and watch this legendary showdown.